let's update my NuiMOs collection. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, my name's Lize and I'm a Disney plush collector from the UK. So back last August, which is a long time ago now, I did my NuiMOs collection thinking that it would be a long time before we saw any more NuiMOs. And admittedly in the UK I was right, because it had been a long time since the UK had gotten NuiMOs, but literally the week that video went up, the UK got another NuiMO. So if you didn't see that video, I will leave a card up above. But I'm going to continue the counter in the corner with the number of my last one, so you know how many NuiMOs I've got. The last one was picked up for me in April, so if one has released in May in the US because the UK just aren't getting them anymore, then I haven't got that one, but I will know about it. So I will drop it in the comments or something if there's been one, so that you know that I know. But they're very difficult for me to get hold of, so I wouldn't have it in time to put in this video. And that is because the UK hasn't had a NuiMOs release since November of 2023. Now, I've got the 3 that I got myself, and then I've got the 3 that I missed out on that released in the US that my friends very kindly got me from the US. So I'm going to start in the order that they came in. So the week of that NuiMOs video, I literally put in the comments, typical, they've released one. So I've got one that needs a collection video, and I don't know when I'll have enough for a collection video, but we've got 6 today. So the one that released that week was the Santa Claus Jack. I thought this one was a bit of a cash grab, to be honest, because they could have just sold a Santa suit that came with the hat and the outfit and the beard. I don't know why they needed to make a second Jack NuiMO, but considering that the NuiMOs are only like £5 more than the outfits, it's not such a big deal to me. I actually struggle to pay for the outfits more so than I do the actual NuiMOs, because I think the clothes are really expensive for what they are in comparison to the NuiMOs. So this is Santa Claus. His clothes are still detachable, but his hat and his beard isn't, so what else would you dress him as, really? But he came in handy at Christmas because they don't actually do a Santa outfit for the regular Jack Skellington. So there's Santa Claus. And then in November we got a double drop, and it just so happened that I'd already ordered one of these from Bello Shop HK, but they were absolutely brilliant. I always tell you guys I recommend them, and I still do, because when the UK got it, I messaged Bello Shop HK and I said, I'm really sorry, I've actually managed to get this elsewhere. Is there any chance at all you haven't picked this up yet and we can cancel? And they just put the refund through, and they were really understanding, and I just can't thank them enough. So it wasn't this one, but Tinkerbell released in November, which was the UK's last drop. So she's got her hair up in a bun that's tied with a green ribbon. She's got the little detachable green dress and the detachable green slippers, but then she's got wings on that are embroidered to her, but I think they're embroidered in such a way that you could change her clothes. That is possible. I've just never tried because I really like her in this outfit. As you know, I don't really love Tinkerbell, but I just wanted to get this plush because it's another NuiMO, and I do love NuiMOs, and she works really well as a NuiMO, so I'm really glad that we got her. And then the very last one that the UK's ever got, unless we got one in May, but I highly doubt it, I could actually bet money on the fact that we won't get any in May, was the one that Bello Shop very kindly cancelled for me, and it was Blue Peasant Belle. So I did say in my August NuiMOs collection video that I really wanted her blue dress. I didn't see why they didn't sell her blue dress, and now that I've got the blue peasant dress Belle, I do understand it, because they've done her hair slightly differently. Obviously in the yellow one it's in a bun, which she doesn't wear with this dress, so her hair's down with a ponytail being held in by a bow, and it's just a really lovely NuiMO. She's definitely my favourite now. I just absolutely love her, and when I do the dressing up as my NuiMO, I use this one now because her hair looks a little bit more like mine would. I never put my hair in the way that yellow dress Belle's is, because it would just give me a migraine. And then if you do watch my YouTube shorts, and thank you if you do, these will already have been spoiled for you but I like to do a teaser of a video, and then I go in after the video and add this one as the related video rather than posting the short after the fact and pushing everyone to this video. I like to use the short as a little teaser. So my friends Rob and Bay went to California in April, and I'd asked them to get me 3 NuiMOs, and they also ended up getting me some Crocs as well. So they got me the NuiMOs that released in January, February and April, I think. I'm not 100% sure which month didn't get a NuiMO, but they got me 3 NuiMOs anyway, and one of them had just been released in April. So that's why I don't have May's yet, but I have April's, and I am actually filming this in April. And if there is a May one, well, it's just the same as when Santa Claus came out. I will just have to save it for another one. So whether this came out in January or February, I'm really not sure, but they got me the Spider-Man NuiMO. Now, I'm not a massive fan of Spider-Man, but the reason I've had this one is because when you actually take his mask off, he's just a human boy. So I was like, we don't have any human boy NuiMOs, and this would be brilliant for pictures with my princesses. If I've got outfits that will match the princesses, it will be great. So I got the Spider-Man, more to use him as a prince, to be honest, because they don't seem to be coming out with Prince NuiMOs. But I love that you can get his whole outfit off, so I can do that. Had a really funny conversation with Rob about it. He asked me if I still wanted Spider-Man, and I was like, don't judge me, but can you get him fully naked? And he was like, yeah, it's none of my business what you do with them. And I was like, no, it's so I can use it as a prince. I'm not a pervert. I just wanted to make sure that everything was detachable. So this suit is just a onesie, and it does come off. You can see he's got a t-shirt on underneath which says science is awesome, and some shorts, but that will be covered up by clothes, so I'm not that bothered. And they do have their little tags on, but I'm going to take them off as I go because I don't need the tags on them anymore. So that was the first one they got me. And then the second one was a February or March release. I honestly can't remember, but to be honest, I'm just amazed that they still had them, because when we went in October, they didn't have Santa Claus anywhere, I don't think, and he'd only come out in the August. So sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. It just depends on how popular the character is. Oswald, who came out in about February of last year, was so popular that I was meant to pick one up for my friend, and he was nowhere to be seen. So it just depends on how popular the character is. So the February or March release was May from Turning Red. I really love this character. I'm so glad that they've done her in NuiMOs form. It's just a shame that there wasn't like a panda suit you could put on her. That would be so funny. A bit like the snowman suit from the advent calendar. And if you didn't see the advent calendar, I will leave a card up above to that video, because there was some really fun outfits in there that they've never done in any other way again, and it would have worked really well for a panda costume. But there's May. I absolutely love her. She's got some stuck on clothing, if that makes sense. So her shoes are just screen printed onto her. Her leggings are just screen printed onto her. And then she's got a detachable jacket and skirt, and then a t-shirt is screen printed onto her as well. And then she's got an embroidered hair clip and embroidered glasses. It's obviously not the first one with glasses, because we've got Edna mode, but those are technically detachable. So these are the first embroidered glasses I think that we've got. So again, take the tag off. I really hope we still get NuiMOs. It doesn't look like the UK are paying for them anymore, but if the US continue to, I will continue to try and get them from the US however I can. And then the final one I'm so excited about, because it literally came out a few days before their trip, and they went straight to World of Disney to get it for me. And I'm actually going on holiday the week after I'm filming this, so I'm taking him with me for photos. But they released Russell from Up, so you know I love Russell. I have a huge Up collection, and if you haven't seen my Up collection, I will leave a card up above. But he's just absolutely adorable. He's in his Wilderness Explorer outfit. The hat is tacked on with plastic things, and I will probably keep that on because I don't want them to fall off. But then you can take his shirt off with his sash and everything, but his shoes and his shorts are screen printed. I've also got a NuiMOs tent, so that will be going with me as well, and I'm so excited to take photos of him. I love that they're doing so many Pixar ones now. If they did a Boo, I think I would just absolutely combust. That would be amazing. But I'd love a Carl and Ellie as well, so please, somebody who makes the NuiMOs, can you make a case for that, because I would absolutely love that. But considering we hadn't had any human male NuiMOs, to get Spider-Man and then a few months later get Russell, maybe we will start to get princes. That would be absolutely amazing, and I cross my fingers that we do. But I'm just going to take this tag off and put him down, because he's got to go straight into my suitcase after this. But I just feel so sad that the UK aren't getting NuiMOs anymore. I just can't see them bringing them back now, and it's really upsetting because a lot of people loved them. Some Someone wanted to play devil's advocate with me on Instagram and was like, well, they're clearly not that popular, but the amount of people that look down on me for collecting plush and still have a NuiMO tells me that NuiMOs are popular, and I will die on that hill, to be honest. But that was my updated NuiMOs collection. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up and tell me down in the comments which one was your favourite. I am between Belle and Russell, to be honest, but I love all of them. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't love them. The ones I'm missing that exist now are Pluto sold out in the UK, Groot and Rocket sold out in the UK, and I think Pinocchio never came over to the UK or the US. It's just in Japan. But they are still going strong in Japan, so if I do need to buy any that the US doesn't get and certainly the UK doesn't get, then I will just do that through Bello Shop HK. Have a great week, and I will see you on Friday for my Disney Stove collection. Bye friends!